don't know if it can totally see my face or not. I'm just hoping it can. Anyway, I don't have like 20,000 boxes of records, but I have a whole shelf full, and if you ask me, I think that's enough. I've been collecting for the past, like, I guess about 8 or 9 or 10 years I've been collecting records. That sounds funny coming from me, don't it? You don't know how old I am, do you? I act like a 3-year-old. But anyway, I'm smarter than a 3-year-old. I hope. What kind of voice was that? Oh, I hope. Who does that sound like? I don't know. Anyway, I thought I'd start off with this introduction. There's going to be more than one video by the size of this. This is the first pile. I've got a second pile on the right over there. So, what I'm going to do is, with some of them, I'll just tell you what it is and get on with it, and a couple of the artist's songs, or something that I had a connection with or I liked. And some of them I'll just go along with it, tell you this is this, and this is that, get it over with. Because I have probably almost 300 or so or more records here. Anyway, here's what I thought I'd start out with. If you can see all this, this is Paul Anka, like one of his first records probably. It says he sings his big 15, because he was like 15 and he had 15 songs already, which is kind of strange. And by the way, all these, it's not just covers, I have the records to all of them. And I do listen to them on occasion on my phonograph, which is right behind here. Yeah, it looks a little stained, but you can't expect all the covers to be perfect because they're so old in a way, if you know what I mean. They may not be like 1825 or anything, but still 1950s, it's still kind of old. I mean, here's the back. Doing the same thing I did in the first one. Just got a boost of energy out of nowhere, I guess, for that. Okay. The second one we got here is Miss Wonderful, Peggy Lee. Yeah, she was a big thing back then. The back, but nothing real special. Peggy Lee did a lot of good songs in the Disney world as well, with Lady and the Tramp, as most people know. She did like, here's the tramp, do-do-do-do. And here's the record. I'm not going to show all records because that would just get boring. Because you already, if you got a good look at a record, you know what a record looks like, don't you people? Don't you know what a record looks like? Alright, so that was the second one. I like some of her songs. They're nice, jazzy, kind of, you know. This one, this is a Christmas album. This is kind of, I don't collect too many of these because if you ask me, a lot of the Christmas songs, some of them are nice, but honestly I just get kind of tired of all of them because it's pretty much the same thing year after year. Oh, you know all the songs by now. And the artists on this one include, I mean, you can find this at almost at any thrift store. They got hundreds of them. Yes, I've been, no, let me get this straight. For anybody who asks, why do I like this old stuff, which I've had that asked many times in many years. The reason is because I just decided to go into liking old stuff and old people. I started watching a couple old films I discovered. Then I decided to go into actors, actresses' lives and see what they've done and stuff personally and on the screen, singing and whatever. So I'd kind of have a better idea of maybe choices I'd want to make in my life. Although a lot of them made a lot of bad choices, actually most of them have. But there's still some good people out there. Not too many, but there's still some. Anyway, the people who are on this Christmas album, yeah. The people are Johnny Mathis, Andre Costalantes or something, I don't know who he is. Theodore Bickel, Patty Page, Bobby Vinton, E. Power Biggs, I don't know him either. Jimmy Rogers and Mike Douglas and Jimmy Dean, and who could forget Simon and Garfunkel, people? Simon and Garfunkel. Ray Conniff, some kind of Mormon tabernacle choir and orchestra. Audrey Priven or something, and Burl Ives and Percy Faith. That's all big names there. No pictures on the back, just a bunch of rings. Kind of looks like the Olympics. Trying to make it a Christmas tree kind of thing, though. But yeah. Next we have Jimmy Dean. Poor Jimmy Dean, rest in peace. I think he's the one who got buried in a piano. I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure about that. That's sad. Oh, Jimmy Dean's gone. And real quick, here's his record. And this cover is called Mr. Country Music. Jimmy Dean. I'm not even going to list all the songs. I've listened to his. They're nice. They're okay. They're fine. I just couldn't put my finger on what I wanted to get with that. Now, Gene Pitney. Oh, yeah. Gene Pitney is a legend. His music is, like, awesome. To me, it's awesome. I love almost every song I've heard Gene Pitney sing. Ow. That's what you get for sleeping on the bottom bunk and taking the top bunk out. It's a lovely life, I'm telling you. Oh, it's a wonderful life. Anyway, like I was saying about Gene Pitney real quick, I want to speed it up a little bit. My camera, charging it takes like 3 hours, and I don't want to do that. Anyway, again, with Gene Pitney, with the Gene Pitney stuff, he did so many great songs. I'm just inspired by a lot of it. I mean, he made so many hits. Most of his hits are on here. The one I sang on YouTube, it's not on here, but Gene Pitney. If you want to listen to something good, listen to Gene Pitney. It's kind of squeaky, but he's good. He's good. I have here the Aristocats. Look at that. So, can you imagine that? All those things you watch, kid shows, and they got records for half of them. See that? There's the back of it. Also have Fox and the Hound. Or should I put it right here? I think that's cool though, but this one's loose. Very hard. They make it very difficult for somebody trying to display them like I am. Time will tell when I look at it. And that's the end of it inside. And they've got a little bit here on the back. Okay, I did a little more on that one than I wanted to. This one's huge. Broadway's Best. Yep, they've got stuff. My Fair Lady, West Side Story, Bye Bye Birdie, Kiss Me Kate, South Pacific, Irma La Douche. I don't think I said that right. Sound of Music, and Gypsy, and yeah. A couple of them I don't know. Some West Side Story records here. I got very excited every time I found one. Just letting you know. And I think this is the original before they got most of the cast in the movie. This was before they did that. So technically I think that means it's the Broadway play version. And then here's the movie version. Which I've got about 3 or 4 of these you will see. Oh my gosh. I've got like 4 of them. And inside, and here. And on the back, Natalie Wood, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful picture? Yeah, people. And guess what? I've got it again in here. Somebody wrote Diane Warwick. That's not right. Diane Warwick ain't in West Side Story. Look, I got another one. Look at that. That's entertainment. This one's pretty cool. You know why? Because of this. Look at these. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. And on the back, they've got hundreds and hundreds of movie stars in it. I could name them all right now, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to show you where Russ Tavlin is, because that was my favorite part. Looking to see where he was at. I found him. He's down there, right above my finger. Right there. There's Russ. These should be together. 1 second. Alright, here we go. My Little Small Anne Murray collection. Great singer. Great singer. I could sing like her if I wanted to, almost, you know, like right now. I'd be like, don't run out on me. Gotta make you love me the way you used to do. Gotta get back the feeling and put wind in my sails. Drive a course and get you back again. Back again. Oh, that was good. Sorry. Look, Anne Murray, New Kind of Feeling album. Her Let's Keep It That Way album. Which I'm probably at that stage right now with my best friend. I'm like, oh, let's keep it that way. Oh, yeah. And one of my favorite, Anne Murray, Heart Over Mind. Look at that. Which has a song I was just singing a minute ago. The back looks kind of funny. I'm sorry. Ah. More today's best. Glenn Miller stuff. Glenn Miller stuff. Here we've got, oh, more Glenn Miller stuff. This was a fun one. I remember when I got this at the Regency Library. Wait, is that, oh, I was going to say, is that another West Side Story? Why is that, they're all mixed up. I had them all together. There. MGM movie hits. Which include Gigi, Gone with the Wind, Where the Boys Are, The Honeymoon Machine, Ada, Bridge to the Sun, Slaughter on 10th Avenue, which that does not sound like a good song, Ben-Hur, Butterfield 8, The Tender Trap, Cimarron, and Bachelor in Paradise. I liked a lot of those. Those were fun. I used to sing to those and dance and... Get off my bed. Get! It's a silverfish. They want my records, and they want them now. Am I not low enough? Okay. I don't want to do this. It's out of order. Oh, dang it. I don't want to do Doris Day until I find my Doris Day collection part. No, forget it. I'll do it anyway when I want to. Here we have another Glenn Miller. Yeah, Glenn Miller, people. Now, this is not the only one I have, but here's a Doris Day album called Wonderful Day. Here on the back. Kind of kiddish if you ask me, kind of like me. Well, what else we got? We also have yet another prized possession, another Glenn Miller. Andrew Sisters, In the Mood. That ain't all, folks, and you come back in $25.95. I don't know what I'm saying. Another Glenn Miller, people. And now we have a little collection of Dean Martin. Yeah. Dean Martin. Look at that face. Look at that.